Hello students, welcome to our maths class. Today we will start our algebra 2 with the topic of inequalities. Okay, take out your textbook, page number 179. Okay, now we'll see what is inequalities. Inequalities, let me read out fast, then I'll explain. Okay, inequalities occurs when we have two values that are not equal to each other, but they still have relation to one another. See, inequalities occurs when we have two values. By its name itself, we can imagine that there will be two values which are not equal. Okay, but they have some relation in between each other. In between the two values, there is some relation. That relation we can name it as inequalities. Clear? So, inequalities occurs when we have two values that are not equal to each other, but they still have relation to one another. Now, let me explain a few common symbols which are used in inequalities. What are the symbols? We will see one by one. This is the first one. This symbol represents, it means greater than. That means one value is greater than the other value. Okay, this means greater than symbol. Okay, it means one value which lies over here is greater than the other value which lies over right hand side. Clear? This next symbol means less than. This less than symbol, no? It means the value which lies on the left hand side is less than the value which lies on the right hand side. Clear? That means one value is less than the other value. Clear? Then the third symbol. What is the symbol? See, with the greater than symbol, one equal to sign is there. So, this symbol, what it means, one value is greater than or equal to the other value. That means the value which lies on the left hand side is greater than or equal to the value which lies on the right hand side. Now look at the fourth symbol. What it is? See, less than symbol with one equal to sign. It means one value is less than or equal to the other value. That is, the value which lies on the left hand side is less than or equal to the value which lies on the right hand side. Clear? Now we will see the symbol with some following statements. Okay. What are the statements given? The following statements illustrate the meaning of each of them. Okay. This following statements illustrate the meaning of the symbols, common symbols which we are using in inequalities. Okay, let us see one by one. This means x is greater than 1. Okay, this means x, the value of x is greater than 1. See, x is greater than 1. This symbol, it means x is greater than the value of 1. Okay. What is the next one? See, x is greater than or equal to negative 2. It means x is greater than or equal to the value of negative 2. Clear? It means x has the value greater than or equal to negative 2. What about the third one? X, the value of x is less than 10. That is, x is less than 10. Clear? What about the fourth one? X is less than or equal to 12. X is less than or equal to 12. Clear? Let me repeat it again. See, this one, x is greater than 1. This means x is greater than or equal to negative 2. What about this one? X is less than 10. What about this one? X is less than or equal to 12. Clear? Now we will see the properties of inequalities. There are mainly two properties which we apply in inequalities. What are the properties? We will see one by one. What is the first property? If, listen carefully, if x is less than y, x is less than y, okay, if x is less than y, if we flip the values, if the value of x and y are flipped, okay, if we are flipping x and y, what will happen? We have to flip the inequalities also. Listen carefully. if x is less than y. Okay, in this inequality, what will happen? If we flip the values, we have to flip the inequalities also. If the value gets flipped, you have to flip the symbol. See, if y comes to left hand side and x is flipped to y right hand side, what will happen? The inequalities gets flipped. Here, this lesser than symbol will become greater than. Okay. Next, second one. If we multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality is reversed. If any number, any two values are there, listen carefully. If any two values are there on left hand side and right hand side and one inequality in between. Okay. If we multiply any negative value on both the sides, what will happen? Here also the inequality is reversed. Clear? So, I will explain the statement with an example. Clear? Okay. 4 is greater than negative 2. If 4 is greater than negative 2, if you are multiplying negative 2 on both the sides with 4 and negative 2, what will happen? 4 multiply negative 2 will be negative 8. Then negative 2 multiply negative 2 will be positive 4. So, here what is happening? This greater than symbol becomes lesser than. Okay, so if we multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality is reversed. First one, what is the first property? If the values are flipped, we have to flip the inequalities. What is the second one? If we multiply or divide by a negative number, the inequality is reversed. Clear? Now, I'll explain these inequalities from the exercise problem. Okay, open your textbook, take out your notebook. We will do some few problems from exercise 15. See, in this exercise, there are 3 different types of problems given. Clear? What is the first one we will see? The first topic is introduce one of the symbols. They are asking you to introduce one of the symbols. What are the symbols? This one, lesser than symbol, greater than or equal to symbol. How many symbols are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 symbols. Okay, they have given you these 3 symbols. They are asking you to introduce between each pair of numbers. Okay, either you can use this symbol or this one between each pair of numbers. Okay, question 1. What are the pair of numbers? Negative 2, 1. Okay, negative 2 and 1 are the pair of numbers. So, you have to check whether negative 2 is less than or greater than 1. Okay, so if you check negative 2 is less than 1. You know it before, right? So, what you have to do? Negative 2 is less than. Use this symbol. Less than 1. Clear? So, now you have introduced the symbol in between the pair of numbers given. Clear? This is the answer for this question. What about question number 2? Let me explain with another question. Okay. See, negative 2, the whole square and 1. These are the pair of numbers. You have to introduce the symbol in between. What will happen? First, you have to find the value of negative 2, the whole part 2. Okay, what will happen? See, this square is for 2 and also for this negative symbol. What will happen? This negative 2 will become positive 4 and this one remains same. So, positive 4, this 4 is greater than 1. So, you can introduce this symbol in between the pair of numbers 4 and 1. Clear? Now we will move on to question number 6. This is little bit different, but I'll explain you. It will be easy for you after understanding. Clear? So, this is 1 over 4. Okay. Or 1 by 4. 1 divided by 4. Whatever it is. It is in a fractional. It is a fractional number. What about the next one? This is a decimal number. 0.4. Okay. So, this fractional, either you should convert this fractional number to decimal or else this decimal to fraction. Then only we can compare these two numbers. Okay. So, now what I am going to do, I am converting this fractional number to decimal. 1 over 4, what is the value? It will be 0.25. Okay, 1 divided by 4 gives the value of 0.25. Okay, then what about 0.4? I am keeping this decimal number as such. So, 0.25 will be less than 0.4. Okay, so I am introducing this lesser than symbol. Okay, so 0.25 is less than 0.4. Clear? These type of problems, just you have to introduce the symbol, this 3 symbol, whether you have to check the two numbers, and accordingly you can introduce the symbol. Clear? Now we will move on to the second type of questions which is given in the same exercise. Let me explain this one. You have to state whether the given statement or the given question is true or false. Okay, for that you have to check the value whether this one is greater or lesser, like that you have to check, and you have to state whether it is true or false. Let us do this question number 16. Question number 16, what is given? 0.7 square is greater than 1 divided 2. Okay, for that you have to convert the square number. Okay, what is the value of 0.7 square? It will be 0.49. What is the value of half or 1 divided by 2? What will happen? Or this value is 0.5. So, check this one. 0.7 square now becomes 0.49. What about this 1 divided 2? It will be 0.5. So, is 0.49 is greater than 0.5? No. So, the given statement is false. Clear? Now, we will do question number 18. Question number 18, in this question, what is given? 1 divided 8 or 1 over 8 is greater than 12%. Okay. So, here fractional number with the percentage is there. So, what you can do, convert this percentage to a fractional part. Okay. So, 1 divided 8 is greater than, what is 12%? You can write it as 12 divided by 100. Clear? So, 1 divided by 8 is greater than 12 divided by 100. For your by 100. Clear? So, 1 divided by 8 is greater than 12 divided by 100. For your now we will see another type of question given in the same exercise. Okay, to solve. Solve means, what is the meaning of solve? Solve means you have to find the value of unknown values. Okay, given in the expression. The solving the inequalities is similar to the solving of equations. Okay, but here you have to be careful with the property of inequalities, which we have learned before. Okay, so let me solve this question 25. What is the question given? X minus 3 is greater than 10. This is the expression given. X minus 3 is greater than 10. Okay, for that, in this expression, x is the unknown value because it is a variable. This 3, negative 3 and 10 is a constant. So, this one is the variable. Variable has unknown value. First here, you have to find the value of x. Okay, for that, what you have to do, you have to keep the x alone on the left hand side and remove this constant. For removing this constant, what we will do, here negative 3 is there. To take this negative 3 out, you can add 3 on both the sides of the expression. See, this is the expression given. X minus 3 is greater than 10. Now, if I am adding 3 on both the sides, what will happen? X minus 3 plus 3 is greater than 10 plus 3. Okay. So, this negative 3 and positive 3 gets cancelled and x remains the same here. Okay, x is there. This negative 3 and positive 3 gets cancelled. So, 10 plus 3, what will happen? It will be 13. So, what is the answer here now? X is greater than 13. This is the solution for this question. To solve means, now you got the value of x. X is greater than 13. Clear? Now, we will move on to question number 30. What is the question given? Here, look at the expression. This is little bit different. Okay. 10 is less than or equal to 2x minus 6. This is the expression given. 10 is less than or equal to 2x minus 6. So here, where is the unknown? Unknown lies on the right hand side. Be careful with it. Okay. Now, what is the number attached with this? 2x. 2x is there and this negative 6 is there. First, we will cancel this negative 6. For that, what we will do? You can add 6 on both the sides of the expression. Okay. So, what will happen? 2x minus 6 plus 6 and this 10 with 1 6. You can add up. Okay. So, see 10 plus 6 is less than or equal to 2x. This negative 6 plus 6. So, what will happen? This negative 6 and positive 6 gets cancelled. Okay. Then 10 plus 6 will be 16. 16 is less than or equal to 2x. Now 2x is there. Now you have to remove this 2 from this x. What we will do? Here 2 is in multiplication part. Okay. So what we will do? We will divide 2 on both the sides in order to cancel this 2. So if I am dividing here, what will happen? 16 divided by 2 is less than or equal to 2 divided by 2x. Okay, this 2 and 2 gets cancelled, it will be 1. Okay, so 16 divided by 2 will be 8. So 8 is less than or equal to 1x. So 8 is less than or equal to x. See here, this unknown value variable is on the right hand side. Now I want this value to flip on left hand side. So what is the condition or the property we learn? If you are flipping the value, you have to flip the inequalities. So what will happen if I am bringing this x on the left hand side and taking this 8 on the right hand side, this symbol gets flipped. This less than or equal to becomes greater than or equal to. Understood? Now we have applied the property of inequalities, right? Yes. Now we will move on to question number 35. What is the question? See, 2 multiplied x plus 1. This x plus 1 is in the bracket. Okay, greater than x minus 7. Okay, here there is one bracket. Okay, so what we will do, this unknown variable or the value of x is inside the bracket. First of all, if there is any bracket in the expression, you have to remove the bracket first. So what I will do, I will multiply, this bracket means multiply. Okay, so what we will do, multiply this 2 with x, and this 2 is also common for this 1 because the bracket is common for x and 1 and this 2 lies outside the bracket. So this 2 is common for this x and this 1. So if you multiply, what will happen? 2x plus 2. Okay, 2x plus 2 is greater than x minus 7. So, you have removed the bracket now. Clear? Now, what will happen? You have to find the value of x alone. See, in this expression, x lies on the left hand side and also on the right hand side. So, I need the x on the left hand side. Okay, the unknown value should be on the left hand side. So, I have to remove the x which lies on the right hand side. What I am doing, I am subtracting. This is the least value of x, right? Here 2x, here 1x. I am subtracting this x with 1x. One more x. So, I am subtracting x on both the sides of the expression in order to remove this x which lies on the right hand side. So, see, 2x minus x plus 2 is greater than x minus 7. So, what will happen now? 2x minus x means 1x is there. Okay. 2x minus 1x will be x or 1x. Okay. So, x, this plus will be there. Then this 2 will be there. The sign is same. And this positive x and negative x gets cancelled. So, negative 7 will be on the right hand side. Clear? Now, again one thing you should understand. You need the value of x alone. This 2 is on the left hand side with this x. So, now I have to eliminate this 2. To eliminate this positive 2, I have to subtract one more 2 on both the sides. So, x plus 2 minus 2 greater than negative 7 minus 2. Okay. So what will happen? This positive 2 and negative 2 gets cancelled and here the value of x will be there. Okay. Then the same sign. Okay. Then negative 7, negative 2 is there. If the signs of two numbers are same, you have to add up the number and you have to give the greater number sign. So, if you add up 7 plus 2, what will happen? It will be 9. And the greater number sign is negative. So, I am giving negative over here. Clear? So, what is the solution? Solution is x is greater than negative 9. Okay. Now comes our assignment part. Assignment question I'll give you for today. You complete the questions and keep it ready. Okay. I'll post one separate video for all the assignment questions. Clear? Complete it and make it ready. Let us see in the next video. Bye.